we've just got 5 Red Fox kits in, and we're going to start doing our physical exam on them individually. So here's our first little gal or guy. Go ahead and sex. This is a male. And these guys actually came in, a conservation officer brought these fox kits in. They were live trapped, and was unknown if the mother was around or alive, so they were brought in to us because they were suspected to be orphaned. These guys are approximately, I would say, around 5 weeks old, and I can tell age by eye color. They start out blue, and then they'll eventually turn to more of a golden brown as they age. The ears are open, eyes are obviously open. That happens around 3 to 4 weeks of age. And then we can also look at teeth and the eruption of their teeth. And we can see that he's got all of his little incisors in, which are these little teeth on the bottom. He's got his canines in. Same story up here on the top, and the molars are starting to come in. So that's another good way that we can tell age, is just by tooth eruption, just like you would tell with a domestic dog. Let's see, get my glove off his little tooth there. There we go. We can also look at coat color. So even though this guy is kind of grayish brown, he is a red fox. His coat will gradually turn red over time. Typically they start to show some red in their faces first, and then it will gradually spread over the rest of their body. Some telltale signs that he's a red fox is he's got the black stockings on all 4 legs, and he also has the white tip on his tail, whereas the gray fox and coyotes, they don't have that. They can all look very similar when they're this age, so that's a good way to tell that we do have a red fox here. So he's bright and alert. He's got nice clear eyes, no signs of trauma, no signs of respiratory infection, looking for discharge in the eyes, discharge in the nose. I don't see anything like that. His ears, he's got a little bit of debris in his ears, which is very typical of any wild animal. They can get ear mites, they can get fleas, ticks, things like that, so we'll treat him for all of those parasites. And then I'll just feel all of his limbs, feeling for any swelling, any indication that there could be a break or a dislocation. And those are all feeling really good. He's moving all 4 limbs. He's putting weight on all 4 limbs. So he definitely doesn't have any fractures or anything like that. I can also assess his hydration by just doing a skin tint test, where you just pick up the skin on their back and release it. It should snap right back into place if he's well hydrated. In his case, it's going down a little bit slower than I'd like to see, so he's mildly dehydrated, which is no big deal. We can give him some sub-Q fluids and get his hydration back up. And then I'm just feeling his body condition. He feels like he is at a pretty good weight for his age. I'm not feeling his ribs super well or anything like that that would indicate that he's starved. So his body condition is good. He's active, he's trying to get away from me, he's trying to bite me, all good things. So he is a very healthy little fox kit. Hopefully his siblings will be in the same condition. So at this age, they're still taking some formula. He'll probably be bottle fed about 3 times a day at this stage. And then we'll start introducing some solid foods. They will be exploring solids at this time of their life. So we'll offer things like canned dog food and kitten chow, minnows, crickets, some vegetables, a couple different types of fruit. And he should be completely weaned within the next couple of weeks. And then we'll keep him here until he's been eating solids for a while on his own. So